Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm going to start off by explaining the cards. I'll be using the New Era Element Tarot deck to do your read. I'll clarify it with the Right-Away deck. I'm going to pull the energies using the Oracle of the 7 energies. I'm going to clarify the collective energies with the Queen of the Moon deck. And if need be, I'll clarify the Queen of the Moon as we go. I'm going to use the Keepers of the Light to give you guidance on your read. And last but not least, I will also be using Wisdom. Well, this is not last but not least, but this is some wisdom that I'll be pulling on your read. And last but not least, I'll be using the DBT deck, and this is the Diabolical Behavior Therapy, okay, to leave you guys, or to give you guys some insight on work that you can do on yourself. Everybody can afford counseling. Or just could have some tips on how to take care of yourself. So let's begin. Heavenly Father, Mother Isis, please let the collective receive the messages, Heavenly Father, Mother Isis, directly from you. Heavenly Father, Mother Isis, thank you. Ascended Masters, thank you. You're invited to our read. Heavenly Father, Mother Isis, please collective receive the messages that they need. Thank you. I'll shuffle them. I wasn't going to, but wow. Okay. Thank you. The overall energy for this read is the Star. Again, the Star is it's a wish card. This is a wish, wishing upon a star. This is healing energy. And the Right-Away Tarot deck, you'll have a woman leaned on her, kneeling over a pond of water in which she's receiving, or some of you guys might need to go to water to receive clarity. And also this is about you being a star. This is about you shining, baby. This is about you getting recognition. This is about you sharing your gifts with others. And if not, you know, you can. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do, but it'd be nice to share your gifts with others instead of keeping it to yourself. And this is dream big, baby. And the universe also is with you. The universe is approving and guiding you. It's guiding light, guiding star, okay? I got the past, present, future, all right? At the top of the read here, I have the overall for the specific situation here and what is actually blocking your situation or enhancing your situation. This is the reason for your read. This is the outcome, along with how the universe or the environment or the situation of this read pertaining to this situation, how you are being viewed by the environment, and also your outcome for your read. Thank you. Also, I'm going to go ahead and pull the outcome now from this is guides, your ascended masters. They're going to have a message for you after the read, so I'm going to just do that last, and let's do that. And go ahead with the energies as I spoke earlier. For the crisis. Thank you. Please reveal the messages of energy for the collective. Thank you so much. Thank you. One card, please. One card. Ooh, they're kind of slippery. Thank you. Bird of a feather. Excuse me. This is kind of back this up some. All right. Birds of a feather flock together. This is 2 to the 5, which is a 7. Birds are messengers. This is a beautiful card, by the way. So a lot of you guys possibly are in a group of people, with a group of people with like minds. Or maybe this is something that you're dealing with now, or this is also a judgmental card as well. Because I see sticks here, these remind me of wands. So 7 of wands, you're probably in a feeling deep. You're feeling like you're standing accused, like people are coming against you, like you have to stand your ground and protect yourself, you know. And this is also saying that if you're doing that, you're spiritually protected. 7 of wands is spiritual protection. Some people may view, maybe you are growing past the birds that you once flocked with. We'll see what this is about. I'm going to go ahead and clarify it with the Moon of Oracle card. Thank you, Spirit. One card, please. Thank you so much. One card, please. One card, please. Thank you. Thank you. One card. Five birds of a feather here with the collective. 5 birds. Thank you. One card. Wow, self-reflection. And again, we got a 7 out here, but 1 to the 7 is an 8. So a lot of you guys could possibly feel like restricted. 7 of swords. 7 of wands, you have protection, whatever you're going through. 7 of cups, you probably, kind of confused. You're doing self-reflection. You're trying to figure out the best move for yourself, possibly. You're looking in the mirror. The birds of a feather flock together, and here you are as self-reflection. Maybe you've been in this situation for some time, and now you're looking at yourself like, okay, maybe I outgrew these people, and it's time to move on. All right. We got the full moon here. So we are in, I want to say we're in Leo. Yeah, we're in the full moon of Leo. If I'm not mistaken, you might want to check that out. And if not, maybe this is what you'll be going through during the full moon. I'm going to clarify that because I want to know about this before I move on to give us a better understanding about the collective energy. Because birds of a feather flock together. It's not, the saying back in the day, and that's not a good saying, birds of a feather flock together. That's kind of like a judgmental type of statement. Thank you, Spirit. One card, please. Clarifying the self-reflection. Why is self-reflection here? Why is self-reflection here? Maybe you guys want to walk away. Why is self-reflection here? One card, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it's self-reflection. See, this is the Seven of Wands, and I just specified Seven of Wands because I've seen that the Wands represents action, right? And in this picture, I just said Seven of Wands because of the 5 to the 7, or the 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 of Wands. Feather by feather flock together, okay? Now you're looking at yourself as being an individual. You're looking at yourself as if the group of people that you are with, you're looking at yourself as an individual. You're self-reflecting about who you are against the people that you are with or you once were with. Because I see that Seven of Wands is in the reverse. So you were conflicted. It could have been that you were Seven of Wands is competition. This is jealousy. This is envy. Well, this is basically just competition, arguing, fussing, fighting, one-upmanship, you know. And so it's in the reverse. So this to me is saying that you were once here, birds of a feather flock together, that you were once judged on the people that you kept around you, or the people that you were with was judging you. You had to defend yourself against this type of argument, competition, fussing, and fighting because you had to go within. You had to do some self-reflection, okay, as the hermit. Thank you, Spirit. A hermit on the right-of-way, traditional right-of-way deck speaks about someone going within for self-reflection, okay? So this is the hermit card to me as well. Self-reflection, you outgrew the group of people that you with. You went in within, you noticed that you don't fit in any longer. You're not conflicted in your head no more. Now this is in the reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Well, that's a good thing. So that's the energy of your read here. Now, I'm going to, and again, the overall, this is the energy as the collective. This is the energy for this read. And this is, again, the star. You're the star. You're shining. You're being recognized, right? And this is you recognizing yourself and your star quality as well, right? So the reason for, wow, this is, this right here is actually this is not a card. It's a card from the deck, but this is like the card explaining the rest of the cards. But I'm going to take it anyway because in the deck, this is the 3 of Cups. Okay, it was in the reverse. So you're no longer working with these people. You're no longer in collaboration. You don't feel that you are like minds. You're not sharing your emotions any longer. You're not celebrating. You're not celebrating with these friends, this group of friends, or whomever you were with at one point. Wise for your cups here, honey. Wise for your cups here. Yeah, you got a new idea, excuse me. Well, you might have a new idea because we do have the star card out here. The star card is, you know, sharing your gifts with others. So I did see that dream card come out. Maybe you were dreaming because it was it in reverse? I can't tell, but some of you guys were dreaming about different things that you want to do. Maybe you just outgrew this collaboration, these people that you were once with. Why? Because you don't want to no longer go out with them, celebrate with them, hang out with them no more. Because why? The Hangman is here. This is the Hangman, Major Arcana. This is you changing your perspective. You see how the crown is being enlightened. You got an enlightenment about these people that you were hanging with. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, because of, I keep all the decks here. This is the untold story. So there was some stories, there was some information that you didn't know about. There was some, you didn't have the whole, you didn't have all the information that you needed at one point. You couldn't read the people, you couldn't read the energy of what what's really going on because of the birds of the feather, like man, like mind energy, right? Wanting to fit in, hanging with people that really don't have the best interests at heart, obviously, with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, and you having an enlightenment about it, and you put an end to it because it's in the reverse, because of some type of information, some type of story, some type of untold story. If it's an untold story about this situation, and then 9 times out of 10 it's a lie, but I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, it's possibly about a relationship, about a business, about an opportunity here, about finance, foundation, marriage. We're gonna keep going. Thank you. What's the untold story? There's one more on this untold story part. And then why is untold story here? What was the story? What's untold? I'm an intuitive reader, so I really don't go off of the traditional, you know? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the untold story kept you up at night. Yeah, because you overcame some type of devil energy. You was up at night in your head, stressed out, sleepless night, because all the lies that was told, all the daggone envy, jealousy that was going on. They was lying on you. They was keeping information away from you with the untold story in the reverse. But you have received enlightenment about whatever this lie, whatever this situation was, because now you're not working with these people no more. You're not celebrating with these people no more. You're not in your head about these people no more. You're basically done. Thank you, Spirit. You're done. You're done with these people. The devil card is in a reverse, so that's a good thing. You're no longer in your head. You're no longer having sleepless nights. I'm going to take this. Well, I'm going to leave it in there. If it come back out, we'll see how it looks. All right? So this is what's crossing you, but I'm going to go ahead and find the situation out. The situation is the moon. Yeah, because it was a hidden story. The untold story was hidden from you. Information was hidden from you. Lies, deception, all of it was hidden from you. And this caused a lot of fear. This caused a lot of you not knowing what was going on. Sleepless nights. You knew something was going on. You just couldn't make up your mind on who was saying what, where this energy was coming from. That kept you in an argumentative state of mind. That kept you in a fearful state of mind. That kept you in illusions because you thought one thing and it was not. Thank you, Spirit. Why is the moon here? Why is the moon here? What was the secret? What was the untold story? Thank you, Spirit. Because we have a number 9 here, and we have 9 of swords as well. The moon is 18. 8 to the 1 is a 9. So whatever the secret was, because you got the 9 of swords here, whatever the secret was, it kept you up at night. Excuse me, why? I want you guys to see. Whatever the secret was, it kept you up at night. What was the secret? What's the secret? Yes. The secret is the Page of Swords. Upright, someone is spying. This is everybody's spy card. Every tarot reader in America says, you know, hey, somebody's watching you. And the reason why I really don't like that is because it's a tarot channel. There's a lot of people going to be watching. Hell, this card could be saying today, you watching me. And of course you are. But anyway, within this read, this is because of the untold story, someone was lying. This Page of Swords is premature, immature news. Okay, there was some news going around about you. There was obvious lies because the swords is off this page here. So it was half truth, as we already seen. It was an untold story here. Okay, so they was keeping the truth away from you, being immature, petty. All right, they were gossiping with these birds in the background. They was gossiping about you, possibly saying that you're not really smart because this is an immature. First off, Page of Swords, this is the energy that is very intelligent. okay? But they sometimes, in this energy, they speak too fast. They think they know it all, you know, but not to say that they're not smart, you know. They just speak without all the information, untold story, okay? This is also a card of someone being something that they're not, as a friend, okay? Birds of a feather. This is someone who's really not your friend, right? And you didn't know what was going on. You was doing your research as well. You was doing your research. You was checking things out. You were watching the crowd of people you were hanging with, right? And you came to terms of what you were going to do. And that is to move away, to not celebrate with these people, not hang out with these people, okay? Because it's in a reverse, and this is someone who's actually lying on you as well. I already said that, yeah. So that's what it is. Somebody was just lying on you. They were portraying you to be something that you're not. You were probably being accused on things that were a lie, right? You had to stand your ground because of all the lies that were coming towards you. All the people that they lied to, they were coming against you. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, they were coming against you. Why? They were coming against you because of the lies, and it possibly had you juggling your money. It possibly caused you some type of finances or some type of instability in your home, your job, your finances, and you was always juggling. And this is also someone juggling you because you were going round and round and round on one foot because you just didn't know where this energy, these lies was coming from, because you was birds of a feather flock together, right? You were hanging out with the people who were lying on you, right? Excuse me. All right, birds of a feather, right? But you were always the star. You was always the star. You was always, I hate to say over them, but you know, hey, it is what it is when the Most High has already granted you wishes in abundance, okay? So when you're up here, right, other people are like kind of like looking at you like, who are you, right? They didn't like the status that you were in. They didn't like your enlightenment. They didn't like you being a chosen. The star card is the chosen one. They didn't like that. They didn't like that. They didn't like that you stopped and did a self-reflection to see, hey, is this me? I'm not like that. They're saying all these things about me, but I don't think the way they think. I don't think of myself that way. And why are they thinking that I would do anything that will cause me harm? I'm not going to do that. This is what you were self-reflecting. Like, what is really going on here? They had you in your mind. They probably was trying to put you in prison, you too, with the 8 to the 7. And I'm looking at these swords, this overall energy here. They had you. This is a lot of mind games, a lot of daggone gossip and lying. You know, this is when you hit the 8 of swords, that's someone lying on you, possibly causing you to be restricted from finances. Could have lost your job because you were sleepless nights up crying. You could have, you know, lost a relationship, you know, lost stability because the 2 of coins is in the reverse, or they tried to keep you unstable here in your mind. Yeah, they try to keep you unstable in your mind. And in your finances, in your structure, in your foundation. This is what they were doing. And this is why you went in the hermit mode, to see what was going on, because you're not being juggled. You overcame that. You did your self-reflection. You stopped, you paused, you looked at within yourself. You looked at the value that you have for yourself outside the ones that did not. And you started looking, and and getting another perspective of this situation here, right? And you use your wand, okay? You took action, and you picked you. I keep getting these in my read, but here's a pinnacle that you were investing in this group, these friends, And this collaboration, or not collaboration, well, celebration, your friends, your group of friends, right? You start looking at your group of friends like, wait a minute now, hold on, I gotta reevaluate what's really going on, because I am not stable here. My mind, I can't sleep. Something's going on with these friends. Somebody's gossiping and pretending to be something that they're not. And they possibly could have had your finances unstable, and like you couldn't move forward, like you were stagnant. You couldn't make no money, you couldn't get no job, you probably was waiting for applications to come in, you probably was waiting for an opportunity to come in, and you could have possibly been dealing with this for 7 years, 7 months, right? And you just was like, okay, this is enough. Enough is enough. Thank you, Spirit. What happened in the past? So they were keeping secrets. They were keeping secrets from you. I want to see what this daggone Two of Pentacles in the reverse is before we go on. But the Moon card is the major arcana that talks about deception, secrets, lies, fear, illusions. Right? When it's clarified by the Page of Swords. Page of Swords in the reverse is someone who basically got caught. This is someone got caught in their lies. This is someone who was pretending to be something that they were not. This was someone who possibly was juggling you, because you did see the Devil card and it was in the reverse. It probably was a toxic connection, obviously. And it could have been in a relationship, in a business. But I'm going to find out. Why is this Two in the reverse? Why is it Two of Pentacles in the reverse? Thank you. Why is it Two of Pentacles in the reverse? Thank you. Yeah, they wanted to, right. The hidden secret was that they did not want you to reject, right? Four of Cups is someone who's rejecting an offer, someone who's disappointed within their emotions. They're in their feelings about the group of friends that they were with. So they don't want to go out. They don't want to hang out. This is complete rejection. Well, this is clarifying this reverse Two of Coins, right? And this was in the reverse, see, they did not want you to have stability, okay? That was why the untold story is here, because, and you were up in your head because your stability was being attacked. You hear that? Your stability was being attacked, right? They didn't want you to be the star with the Empress. Right? Because here's the star card for the overall read, right? The Empress in the reverse is, in the upright, this is someone who's manifesting. This is someone who is a mother, a wife, a CEO, a boss. This is someone who was beautiful, okay? Everything grows around the Empress. She is favored, a powerful manifester. In the reverse, this is someone who's not a manifester, a bad mother, unstable with her finances, does not have a home, really. And if she does, her home is not stable. Her finances is not stable. She's not in a stable position. And this is what the Moon was, because they were possibly lying on you, saying that you were not stable, that you were not a good mother, that you were not a manifester, and they did not want you to be in this position of a manifester, of the Empress. They did not want that. They were very highly jealous, very envious, and they were attacking you spiritually with these Seven of Wands out here. Okay, but it's in the Seven of Wands, no, Five of Wands, excuse me. Five of Wands out here. I was saying seven. But this is a Five of Wands, and yeah, you had to possibly stand your ground if now that the secrets are out. And if they're not, they will be. So they was keeping you unbalanced. And that was the secret. The secret was that they were keeping you unbalanced deliberately. Deliberately. They did not want you to reject the group. They wanted you to stay with this group. They wanted you to stay in this chaos. Thank you, Spirit. But you did not. You know the truth. You're not working with these people no more. What's crossing you, or should I say, It could be crossing or complimenting. We have 29:55 on the clock. That's some endings and some change. Endings and change. You probably walked away from this situation. As I already stated, there was some communication that came in about this situation that push you forward. You got an enlightenment about this arguing and fussing and fighting. Oh, sorry. What's crossing you? Son of Fire. Son of Fire is like Knight of Wands. This could be a player, Knight of Wands in and out of your life, very immature sexual energy here. Just want sex there for a short time, not a long time. Don't want to get married. Don't want no commitment. But they lie like they want to. They lie like they want to. Keep you up at night. This is also taking action. Wands are actions. Taking action. Yeah, it might be young. You might be young with this idea. You might be young with moving forward. You might be just starting, but you're moving. Okay? So this is, I would say, complimenting you because it's crossing the moon. Deception, the unknown, right? Or you know who the Decepticon is, right? Because they were lying on you and keeping you unstable financially and on your house. They was keeping you unstable financially and emotionally because water is emotion. You see, topsy-turvy, right? They was keeping you all in your emotions, all in your head. They were doing it deliberately because they didn't want you to be stable here. They did not want you to be stable. However, Hangman is here. Enlightenment. They wanted you to be stuck in this daggone chaos. But Hangman is here, okay? There's a new perspective about why you was up at night, who was saying what about you, right? Crossing you. Knight of Wands, Son of Fire. King of Death card in the reverse. So that is, to me, it can go certain ways. That in the reverse, Death in the reverse is someone is not transitioning. Someone don't want to change. Someone does not want to change, basically. Transform, transition, right? But it's also a card of no second chances in my eyes, because in the upright Death card, that is room for change. That is room for transition, right? But in the reverse, you're done. You're not going back. You're not talking with the swords. You're not talking because you gotta. I say you're not talking. I say you're not talking because you got a new perspective on this untold stories, these lies, in which 5 of Cups or 3 of Cups. I said 5 of Cups, but 5 of Cups is depressed and all that. Maybe you were depressed behind it and all, but because we did see the 4 of Cups in the reverse, right? However, 3 of Cups in the reverse is saying you're no longer working with these people because of the enlightenment that you had, what you discovered about these lies that they were telling on you. So now you're taking action. Why is Son of Fire here, Spirit? Why is the Son of Fire here? Thank you. Why is the Son of Fire here? Thank you. Why is the Son of Fire here? Thank you. Because it gave you strength. Spirit gave you strength to move forward, to make plans, to broaden your horizon. Because now when I showed you the Birds of the Feather card for the collective energy, I showed you that you was on this higher potent pole. You were on a higher potent pole, right? And you picked where you want to go. And you left behind the friends that you were there because you couldn't grow. You were growing, but you were stuck. They didn't want you to move. You couldn't take no action to move forward. You see how that is? But now you turned your back onto your friends or whoever these people were, because 2 is intuition. This is in the major arcana. Two is the high priestess. Yeah. So you use your intuition about these people because why? They had you in your head up at night and you just didn't know what to do and where this energy was coming from and why they were lying on you and keeping you this way. So you use your intuition and you already knew because the God already put you as the star. He already selected you as the star. You see how this tower is in complete alignment? This tower is stable. There ain't nothing happening with this. This is peaceful card. You are the light for many. And you went into yourself as a self-reflection, the hermit, to get a feel of what was going on, why it was happening to you. And now you're moving on. You're making plans to move on. You're not even thinking about leaving. You're left. Now you're making plans to actually use the information that you have to move forward on doing whatever you want. And you're being given strength and you're being guided because this is the star. Okay, you're being guided by the Most High, right? To calm waters, right? Because they had you topsy-turvy, all in your emotions. They had you in your emotions and unstable. Spirit came in. He wanted you to go within with the Hermit card and do some self-reflection on who these people were so that you can become the Son of Fire and move forward with the strength, having the strength to move forward. Thank you, Spirit. Something happened. I don't know what happened. I'll run this tape back, but I'm going to clarify the Son of Fire. I don't know what happened to that. Strength card. Yeah, here we go. I was about to do it all over again. Yeah. So this is the strength. So this is a good thing to move forward. Okay? Yes, with your own wishes, what makes you happy, filling your cup up, because this person, we could read it the other way too, was holding you back. This person was keeping you stuck. Whoever this Son of Fire, Knight of Wands, he was keeping you stuck, right? He didn't want you to what? Move forward, to make plans, okay? He didn't want you to turn your back, right? Why? Because he was keeping you away from knowing that you were strong enough to do this because he wanted to keep your manifestation, because she manifests, powerful manifester, the Empress. And in reverse, she can't manifest. She can't do anything. She's always going to be stable, unstable, being in that group friend, the friend group. And she's not going to be using her intuitions, and she won't be making plans. She won't do her research. She won't go within, and she'll just deal with people lying on her and all the rest of it. See, this is what they want you to, they wanted you to fit the narrative that they were telling about you to others, right? And it could possibly be this Knight of Wands, in and out energy, wanting you to be stuck, not wanting you to have any strength to move on. But Spirit came in, and they were also being smug about it. They were happy to see you stuck. They were happy to see you unbalanced. They were happy to see you in your head, sleepless nights, crying in your feelings about some daggone group of friends who was attacking you spiritually, because this is spiritual warfare. This is a 5 of Wands. Trying to be in the upright. We're going to keep this sucker right down there. This is 5 of Wands in a reverse, right? So you overcame the situation. You already know what's going on. You already know the untold story. Spirit came in and let you know about this Knight of Wands, and you became the Knight of Wands. You moved forward. You took your power back. You turned your back on this passion, argument, fighting, jealousy, envy. Okay, you turned your back on it with the strength that the divine blessed you with, because you are the star. Thank you, Spirit. And now you got your wish fulfillment. You found yourself. What happened in the recent past? Mother of Fire. So we got a counterpart. We got a Knight of Wands, and we got a Queen of Wands. Now, I'm going to truthfully say the Queen of Wands is you, because the untold story is out. You change your perspective on the situation. You're no longer caught up in this daggone fussing and fighting ordeal. Mother of Fire, Queen of Wands is simply beautiful. Queen of Wands to me is the star of the show, because the Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands, she's someone that is mature in her spirit, but she's highly intelligent. She's she's manifester too. She is a powerful manifester, and she knows about the spiritual world, okay? And she uses her magic for the light of the good, okay? She's very independent thinker. When she moves, she kind of moves alone. The Queen of Wands is not into having a whole lot of friends, you know, but the ones she does have, she really put a lot of her energy and respect on the people who's around her. But once you cross her, then she moves on. We have a counterpart. You could have been in a relationship, a toxic one, because the devil's in a reverse. You could have been in a toxic relationship that included not just you. It could have been some cheating, or I say relationship, I see counterparts. But if it's not a relationship, we could say that you just moved on after you heard and found out the untold story about your friends or whoever you were collaborating with. You got the truth about it, and you just took and moved on. Now, if it was a relationship you had other people within your relationship causing a lot of fights and arguments because of your stability. They were jealous of your stability. They were jealous of your stability. They were jealous of you being a manifester. They were jealous of your beauty. They were just jealous. And I keep seeing that there going Six of Cups, like somebody's dreaming about you, or you're dreaming about the situation. We have 4211 on the clock. Why is Mother of Fire here? Last thing. One card, please. Why is Mother of Fire here? Thank you, Spirit. One card, please. Why is Mother of Fire here? Why is Mother of Fire? Because in the past, your heart was broken. In the past, there was some betrayal here. Right? In the past, they had your heart stuck. They had your heart stuck on them with the lies, the rumors. You had to use your intuition to get out of this situation, because you just couldn't see it. You felt it, but you just didn't know where it was coming from, and it was causing a lot of grief in your life. A lot of grief, yeah, because somebody did you wrong. Somebody was lying on you, 10 of swords in the upright. Lying on you, they did it over and over and over again, whatever they was doing. This is also curses. They was cursing your money, because I see the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. And you possibly, again, was sending out applications for jobs and things of that nature, and you 7 of Pentacles waiting, nothing's happening. Why? Because you were with a group of friends who was jealous, didn't want to see you move ahead, that was jealous because you was growing. You were growing. You were becoming what? The Empress. You were always the Empress, and they didn't want you to know that you were the Empress. Why? Because they was using your energy. It's kind of put me in the mind of an energy vampire, because I'm sorry, Knight of Swords. Yeah, they probably was angry, mad, fussing and fighting, charging in on you and carrying on and keeping you in the dark with the untold story while they put knives in your back with these lies and things of that nature. But the Knight of Swords, as I was saying, is someone who is a very immature energy. They ride in, they have sex, they move on, they don't tell you nothing, they keep you guessing, keep you wondering, they talk behind your back, they get with friends, they talk about you, they call you all types of things, because the Empress in the reverse and it coupled with the Mother of Fire, they probably was saying that the Queen of Wands is viewed as being promiscuous, out in the street, having a lot of men, you know, in and out of her life. You know, this is possibly what the lies were being told on you about. And it's possibly by this Knight of Wands in and out your life. And you entrusted them, and they were, you know, behind your back, lying on you, causing you to feel this way. Because if you are a manifester, let's get that out. If you are a manifester, the Empress, and you are in the reverse, they were lying and saying that you were, you know, promiscuous, that you weren't a good mother, that you weren't who you say that you are, right? That you weren't who, what spirit says that you are. So they were trying to keep you hidden. They didn't want the real story to come on out, right? Because they got a kick, smirk, laughter out of you being in this energy. Broken hearted, crying in your head, not able to get no job, not able to stabilize yourself because you just, you know, didn't know what was going on, right? Wow. Because of this Emperor, you wanted to move past this situation. Maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you wanted to, yeah, this is a love situation. So I was going to say something else, but I see this love card out here. So no, this is about some type of control. This is someone who wanted to control your emotions with love. Maybe you are a star seed. No, you are a star seed. You are a star seed with the star card. This is a twin flame union, okay? This is a six of, this is the major arcana, number 6 in the major arcana deck, and this is the Lovers. This is the angel Michael. This is the blessings from the Most High to cover this union, right? Y'all are supposed to work together and things, right? Well, someone wanted to be in control over your emotions. Someone was riding in as a Knight of Wands, acting like a king, acting like the Emperor, right? To your divine path here. They were trying to act like they were your Emperor. That was the lies. That was the untold story. See, that was why you're not working with these people, because they weren't working with you. They was giving you an illusion with this moon card out here as if they were your emperor, that they have your best interest at heart. They were probably saying all these things, that I love you, I'm your emperor, we're together, we're twin flames. But in actuality, they were a demon, because we already seen that daggone double card in reverse. They were a demon. This is not an emperor. This is someone who was pretending to be an emperor, who seen you, was happy when they seen you. Oh my God, so they wanted to jump on your timeline. Oh, I'm your emperor, I'm your twin flame. This is a fake twin flame. This is not your twin flame. And this is why you were brokenhearted. It was an untold story. You were in a relationship, possibly with this daggone emperor, who was saying that he was everything but the truth, in which he was a Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands also have sexual addictions. They lie about everything. They're in and out of your life, and they're highly insecure because they're immature. Very immature. And that's why Spirit had to come in and give you the strength to go head on and move out of this situation, because it kept you juggling. They were juggling you. They were juggling you with others. They were juggling you with others, right? Spirit came in and put a stop to that and said, it's time for you to move on. You already know the truth about this person. The Most High gave you strength. So you start planning. You turned your back on the bullcrap and you start planning to move forward, because you were not going to be stuck. And this is why in the past you was feeling heartbroken behind this situation, because they did not have your best interests at heart at all. I'm going to clarify this 3 of Swords before we move on. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Why is the 3 of Swords here? I'm glad you guys are finally listening to your intuition. and moving forward past the stars. Now, they also could be noticing that you are moving forward, and they're trying to make plans and plots against you as well, because, you know, it is crossing you. But I'm looking at it as that ain't working, because you did self-reflection, and whatever they try to do, it ain't going to work. Your plans is not going to work. But I do believe this is you. This is your plans that you're putting together to move forward. And you already turned your back on these people, because the lies already came out with the hangman in the upright. Now you know. You change your perspective about the situation. Or this is you doing it now, changing your perspective about the situation. Because the bad past could be as recent as five minutes ago. It don't have to be a year ago. It don't have to be 2 months ago. You see what I'm saying? So, why is the Three of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Three of Swords here? Thank you. Yeah. Three of Swords is here. I don't know if to put this upright or it. I'm going to leave it in the, no, I'm gonna put it back. There's some type of victory they did not want you to have, okay? They didn't want you to have some type of victory, or you did not have some type of victory, or you were heartbroken because the Seven of Wands is someone who's getting recognition, who's on their high horse, who's victorious over a situation. But clarifying this heartbreak, you could have noticed or found out about this Knight of Wands who was lying about you, causing you to be in your head and in fear, and they were happy about it, and they were on their high horse, very conceited. Possibly this was a person who, well, Knight of Wands is always handsome, very handsome people, but he probably, or they probably were on their high horse and looking down on you like you were nothing in this friend group, right? And it possibly, of course, broke your heart. But when you figured it out, that made you victorious, okay? And now you took and moved past whatever the situation was for you, which is a good thing. Why is the Three of Swords here? Had something to do with the Queen of Pentacles, your stability, or this could be a person that was maybe in a three-party situation, okay, with you. This could be somebody's wife, husband. I said husband because there's energy. There could be some type of three-party situation where it took, and this is a business. Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very stable financially, CEO, boss. This is a married woman. This is a very good mother. She's very good with her finances. She's very financially stable. Things grow around her. Okay, she nourishes she nourishes herself. She takes good care of herself. Okay, she sits on her throne and she focuses on what values her in her life, right? So obviously there was some type of marriage, commitment, a family, because she's a queen, she's a family, she's a wife. It was something dealing with money and a family that caused you some type of heartbreak, heartache. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Yes, because it was some type of reject, and there's no second chances. This is, somebody misjudged you as well. This is judgment. This is Archangel Michael. This is a second chances. This is, hey, something needs to be looked at here. We're gonna look at this closer. This is Spirit saying, hey, whomever did whatever, judgment. All right. In a reverse, somebody misjudged you. They misjudged you, or this is you having that second look, going within yourself to do that self-reflection with the Hermit card, and you called judgment, right? And you said, okay, I'm rejecting any offers. I'm rejecting any offers that's coming in concerning a relationship, concerning stability, a job, all right? And this is also saying that you was out there looking for work, and you kept getting rejected all the time because of that Ten of Swords that we seen that was in the reverse, right? We seen that they was lying on you and causing all this daggone confusion and chaos, and you were possibly lost your job. You possibly got rejected from your job as well, right? With this daggone with this daggone Queen of Pentacles here, right? Because the Queen of Wands is a go-getter, right? So if it's clarified with this heartbreak, and the heartbreak was because of this money or this relationship or a three-party situation, right? Then a rejection was here. Somebody rejected you and you got and broke your heart, or this is you rejecting them and it broke their heart, and this was in your past position, and there's no second chances. So you're not trying to come back to this. You walked away. You making plans somewhere else. The reason, this is the reason for your read, is the Chariot. You said, I'm out of here. You said it was destruction back here. You see that? Yeah, you see that card? There was a lot of destructions, fuss and fighting. It looked like some type of machinery with this Chariot. Cancer. This is a Cancer card. This is some type of invention. I'm going to read this. Number 7 again. There's a lot of 7s out here. This is a Major Arcana card as well. Chariot. Discipline, vulnerability, fixity of purpose, defensiveness, an important journey, hiding one's true self. Wow. The meaning, the Chariot stands for the hero setting out on his quest. In a reading, the Chariot indicates an intense drive forward to accomplish something. And this is you. An intense drive forward. So whatever you found out, you said, and Spirit came in and gave you that intense drive, using the Knight of Wands, that intense drive to move forward with this Spirit card. This is Spirit. This is the 8 of this is number 8 for strength. Intense moving forward, leaving whatever you thought behind that was going to be an inspiration, which is friends or whomever you were collaborating, having fun with, or celebrating with. You turn your back on that. Now you intensely are moving forward with the divine, because again, these are Major Arcana. Star card is out here. Star card is out here. You moving forward from the betrayal, from the lies, from whomever was trying to say that you weren't stable, that you were possibly promiscuous, that you were a homewrecker intervening on their family or on their marriage. This is someone who was just lying on you, and you had to move forward out of this relationship, out of this situation, because it was chaos. So why is the Chariot here? Thank you. Chariot is here because you're moving, baby. Woo, you're moving to happiness. Chariot is here because it's another Major Arcana. It's Sun card. Here's family. 10 of Pentacles. Family. This is generational wealth. This is a great job. This is your family being stable. This is a new home. This is stability, financial stability. Thank you, Spirit. Why? Because you had to move away from someone who was jealous. Very jealous, very, very envious, hateful, playing mind games. They was playing the mind games on you over and over again. I seen that 10 of Swords in the reverse and that Devil card in reverse. They were being devilish energy here. Wow. Yeah, and they didn't want you, told you, they did not want you to defend yourself. They wanted to keep you unbalanced. They wanted to keep you unbalanced. And that's why you had to move away. And I'm happy that you moved away. And now you're somewhere happy. Here's your final card here. And this is the outcome. The outcome is oppression. Okay? This is the card that they tried to keep you in. They tried to keep you in oppression. They tried to keep you stressed out. They tried to, make you feel like you were in prison. Like you was a prisoner. Right? But this is a 10 of... and 10 of Swords is also someone who is they put it in, they betrayed you, right? But in the upright here, oppression is talking about someone who is oppressed, someone who is, we want to clarify, because it can't be you. This is you, right? You walked away. Whomever it is, Knight of Wands is, could be lacking the strength, insecure about a decision he have to make or they have to make in their forward movement, okay? With their family, with their decision that they make to keep you in a dilapidating or a financial unstable situation, right? Why is this oppression here? Thank you. Right. They oppressed because you're moving forward and now I ain't laughing, they stuck. You're moving forward and they are stuck. They could not move forward in this because now we got the King of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles on deck here, right? So you're the Queen of Wands. You were heartbroken. You were rejected, possibly for a Queen of Pentacles, right? Because this Knight of Wands was in and out of your life, causing instability, causing confusion, chaos, betraying you, sleepless nights, lying on you, jealous, envious, okay? And you moved on. Spirit came in and gave you an insight, right? Changed your perspective of the whole situation, right? He came in, Spirit came in with your limo. Okay, you rolled out. You went on and stabilized yourself. And now you're happy. And someone is not. Because you're not oppressed no more. And they can't move forward. What's causing all types of instability in your finances. They can't move forward with this. Them or they. Maybe you had a couple that was doing this to you. Maybe you were in a three-party situation here. You were in a three-party situation here, and they did not want you to grow. They did not want you to move. They did not want you to do anything but be oppressed. They wanted to keep you stuck and in prison and lying on you. Why is the Chariot here? Right. The Chariot is here because they can't hold on to you no more. This is Four of Pentacles. This is in the upright, somebody holding on to your stability, someone stopping you from moving forward, blocking you. In the reverse, they can no longer keep you in the energy of being oppressed. They can no longer keep you from moving forward because this is a leopard. This is a leopard. A leopard cannot be controlled or imprisoned. They tried it, but divine stepped in. You're no longer, the cage is behind you, as we see in this daggone Two of Wands. It's behind you. You see that oppression? You're not oppressed no more. You're not, it's behind you now. It's behind you. It's behind you. But it's in their face. Now they're stuck. Now their finances is rocky. This is upright. This is someone who has stability in their life. Four of Coins. This is someone who stands on their value. They are very conscious about their movement when it comes down to finances. It could be someone who in your city to live close to you, right? But whomever this person is, they cannot hold on to your finances, no more. They can't hold on to your finances nor your movement. Spirit came in. This is a spirit card. Spirit came in and stopped them. They can no longer hold on to your energy. I mentioned the daggone energy vampire too, because of their lies. Their lies. That's why their lies caught up with them. Spirit stopped them. Their lies caught up with them. They were lying and possibly making you think that you couldn't move forward, making you think that you'll never be stable. But nah, Spirit came in and said that was a lie. They can no longer hold on to you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Now, that's the end of your read. And I'm going to go here. We have an hour and 4 minutes on the clock. So at this time, 4:31 is on the clock for the... All right. For the people that like to keep track of that. Angel numbers, rather. So you are the star. I'm going to pull one. Keepers of the Light. This is an oracle card from the Ascended Masters to give you some insight on what you should do in that situation. Well, you already did it, but it's going to give you some advice. Heavenly Father, what is the advice that you'll have for the collective? Thank you so much. Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Wow, right? Because their Cosmic Gate, you got the Chariot upright. This is your Cosmic Gateway. The Chariot and the Rider-Waite deck looks similar to this, with the two Sphinx on each side, and then you are in your Chariot moving forward, right? So this is Horus. Horus is saying Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Miraculous changes, yeah, they are occurring. Why? Because you done took your daggone Chariot. You moved away from all this old black arguing, fussing, fighting. You started inventing your own stuff. You start planning and doing your own thing. And now you're happy and you're stable. Look at that 10 of Pentacles. You probably got a new job, a new house, right? You probably moved. You probably got a new commitment, a new relationship. If not, these things will be happening. Because miraculous changes are coming. Be careful on what you're thinking about as well. Be careful of your thoughts. Be careful about what you're thinking right now. You're in manifestation mode. I'm going to read this card for you. Horus. I'm going to pull one more card or two more cards and we're out. I hope you're enjoying the read. Horus. Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring, right? It says, Horus is the Egyptian eagle-headed god and sun, twin flame. Wow, we had that twin flame out here, guys. I think it's a twin flame read. Twin flame of the goddess Isis. So I'm going to read it again. Horus is the Egyptian eagle-headed god and sun, twin flame of the goddess Isis. He is known for his foresight, psychic awareness, and ability to travel between the worlds. He can help us move into the cosmos with our mind, meditation, and prayers, so that we can harness the natural magic that surrounds us. He was known for ritual magic in the past, and now he helps create pockets of energy in the world where we can access light, wisdom, and insight. If you are seeing the symbol of an eye appearing around you, know that Horus is asking you to become aware of how you are influencing the energy around you and how it in turns influence you. So right at this time, you moved in your Chariot, Spirit is saying, be cautious on how you think, what you're thinking, because at this time, it's very magical. You're very magical in your thought. You're manifesting, right? Because you're the Empress. You're not in that reverse. No, that was a lie. You're in the upright. Be careful what you're thinking at this time, because it's very magnetic. And you can manifest something that you don't want if you're not thinking clearly and having good intentions, in which I do. I feel that you are. So I'm going to use this card to say, just watch whatever you're manifesting, because you came out of that heartbreak and you left this chaos behind. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're planning, whatever your next move is, just know that the Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is around you, and Spirit wants you also to notice the different blessings that you're receiving, because this is a 10 of Pentacles. So I'm sure you're seeing things changing in your life and your foundation and your money and your mood. You're feeling great. And for that, thank Spirit, because he loves us. And you're happy. You move to happiness. All right. One more card. Actually, there's 2 more cards, guys. I know. But this is, I hope you're enjoying it, though. I mean, you know, this is my gift, and I'm sharing it with you. Because what? I know I'm a star. I am the Empress. Hallelujah. Let's kick it, guys. 1 card, Heavenly Father, Mother Isis. 1 card, please. 1 card, Mother Isis. 1 card. Don't resist the change. I don't think you are, but that someone is resisting the change. Yeah, the oppressors are resisting change. They don't want you to move forward. Okay, 1 card. Oh, okay, yes, ma'am. She wants me to cut the deck. See what you doing? Yes, ma'am, Mother Isis. All right, 1 card, please, Mother Isis. 1 card. Thank you. Fulfillment. Hey, you use your intuition. You put it into that bull crap. 22 plus 0 is what? 2. And you put it into whatever that situation was because they were lying to you, and you had to use your intuition to remove yourself from them birds of a feather. So now you flocking together with yourself and spirit. You're rocking with spirit. You move when the Lord told you to. You move when the Most High was like, okay, time to get in your chariot. And you say, yes, sir. And now you happy. You got your stable. You're glowing. You're shining. You're making plans. You're making plans now, okay, for your goals and your dreams. Okay, the strength of the spirit is all around you. Spirit came in to help you out of this daggone broken heart situation that possibly could have been with a marriage situation. A marriage. This queen of daggone pentacles came out with a king of pentacles earlier in the read, right? So you rejected it because spirit was like, you know, they might be coming back in with that 9 of wands to offer you a fake emotional apology or what have you, right? And you said no to it. That's what you said. You rejected it and you left. You got in your chariot. You kept your money. You pulled back. You just did not give in. Congratulations. You did not. It looked like a twin flame situation too, and those are the worst ones because twin flame unions aren't the best. I mean, they can be, but it's really tough. And so if this twin flame, this person interfered with your twin flame union, then that's their situation, and that's their burden to carry because you're not in that situation no more. You're not in that energy no more. You're happy and you moved on. So congratulations. I'm not going to go. This is the I explained earlier, this is the DPT deck, and this is for clients and therapists. Like, we all cannot afford, you know, counseling and things of that nature. And this is also a deck to give us tips on how we can overcome situations ourselves, right? This deck right here, and I want y'all to get a snapshot of this deck. This deck, it provides tips, ideas, calls to action, and brief exercises that can help you daily as you go on your journey, right? So I'm gonna pull one card, please, Heavenly Father, Mother Isis. Okay, Mother Isis is like, nah, you can't come in. Yes, ma'am. Now she wants me to. These cards are very flimsy. We have an hour, 13 minutes on the clock. Let me hurry up. Yes, ma'am, she said, cut the deck. This is the last card of the read, and I'll let you guys go. Thank you. Sleeping in a balanced way. Well, actually, two. So they want you to pay attention to your emotions and get your sleep, okay? So it says, in your emotions, part 1, it says, emotions provide us with an important information about what is happening in us. Reflection, remember, in us, in our relationships, and in situations around us. Our emotions help us to be more effective in our relationships and with our behaviors when we are willing to listen to their messages. Of course, those messages are more clear more clear when our emotions are regulated. If our emotions are too dysregulated, in which they were trying to do, then the messages are too loud and distorted and therefore less helpful. As you regulate your emotions, practice accepting and listening to them. You guys could take a snapshot of this. Now the second one is, please sleep in a balanced way. Create a sleep schedule with consistent sleep and wake times and stick to it. Develop a sleep routine that cues your mind and body that it is sleep time. Remembering to also power down electronics and dim lights at least a couple hours before bedtime. Need more ideas? Search the internet using keywords sleep hygiene, sleep habits, and sleep routine. So a lot of you guys came through a rough time, and Spirit is just reminding you about regulating your emotions and going to sleep. Okay? Get your sleep, get your rest, because while you're sleeping, that's when the Most High, He helps us and He heals us through our sleeps, and He also gives us downloads on how to better ourselves, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the read. Take care of yourself, and until next time, bye.